Hello crafting buddies, Wilma in Ermelo, the Netherlands here. That has been a long time, much too long. But fact is, well, what with all things happening in the world, they influence me. Getting a bit down. Actually, I sound strange because I have a cold now, which is not too bad. I mean, in my days, we just went to work with a cold, didn't we? So I can do a video. Now, what do I want to show you? I have finally finished this junk journal. And what a journal it is. I will tell you about it. First of all, well, I'm a retired teacher of English living in the Netherlands. And I've decided to do a bit. And I'm teaching Ukrainian refugee pupils, a group at primary school level, teaching them English, and a group at secondary school level. So that keeps me occupied as well. Now, what is it? This is how I keep my stuff when I buy a kit, digital kit. In this case, it was a digital kit by Andrea Allen, Artymaze, and I think it's beautiful. It's called Spring Watercolour, but I don't think it's really only spring at all. It's got these lovely polka dots, look a bit grungy. It's got lovely flowers like these very soft, creamy roses, and also lots of butterflies, which I love. Look, this is just a gorgeous page, isn't it? Now, this page shows you what colors she uses. These are muted pastel tones like blue, pink, yellow, of course, always green, because what is spring without green? And I think Andrea Allen did a fantastic job, and she is so reasonably priced. This is a 2022 kit, which means it's this year's, and she's made two. One is the pages, like this is one of the pages, and one is with ephemera, and it's called the add-on kit. And it also contains all these things you can use. I can show you in the, oh, by the way, this is also a page, which blue and yellow and a bit of pink. So, what did I do? I'll put this away. Here, you see that I print on, some people call it vellum. Well, I call it tracing paper, because here, my tracing paper, I buy 100 grams tracing paper, which makes it, substantial weight. And my Epson EcoTank printer is fantastic. I use semi-permanent glue on the corners of an ordinary page paper. Then I stick this on and put it upside down, because that's how I feed my printer. It comes out on top. I let it lie there for a while to dry, otherwise it curls like this. And when it's dry, it's just perfectly dry. It doesn't smudge, and I can take it off the normal page. And I'll use that page again because it's still sticky. So I put a new sheet of tracing paper on. It works a treat. It really does. It's fantastic. So that's how I do it. Two spots at the corners. Put it on. Put it in the tray, and it goes through my EcoTank. And another thing is, my EcoTank printer is filled with these big, not with cartridges, because that I think is really bad for the environment too. You throw away so much container, and you use, and there is so little ink in it. And now I have bottles, and these ink bottles allow me to, and when I've finished the bottles, I put water in. And then I use what comes out of that to dye like this seam binding. So this seam binding is and also papers. So I'll show you some sheets. These sheets of papers are dyed with leftover ink mixed with water from my EcoTank bottles. Don't throw away the bottles when there's still a few drops of ink in there, because even that can be reused. And we are junk journalers, aren't we? Now, look at this. Is the cover of my journal, and I put copper corners on, the 4 corners, these, and also at the back, you see. And I made, it's sort of thicker here, I used William Morris. This is William Morris fabric, and I glued it onto cardboard to make the cover. And it contains these pink and the blue and even some of the yellow, which I can't find now. But here it is. And then I made this card, and I used 2 of the butterflies belonging to the kit. I used some of Andrea Allen's words, and of course I can't do without my labels, which are Tracy Fox Love Junk Journaling. Here is some jewelry, also in the right color, and I dyed some cotton, like I think this is cheesecloth type cotton, with still using the same ink from my ink bottles, printer ink. So let's start. This is a 3 signature journal. What you see here is the seam binding of some of the tags, and it has 3 signatures, and it has 86 pages if I include the inner covers, otherwise 84. Now I'm trying to sell my stuff for the Red Cross and help to Ukraine. So if there's anybody interested in it, then let me know under the, and I'll send you a way of contacting me. I haven't opened an Etsy shop because it's not worth the, I don't want to be under pressure to manufacture things. I've used I used sellotape, and I made it look old using alcohol ink color latte. This was something I think I learned from Angela Kerr Designs. It is also a pocket here, you see. It's a pocket, and it's all, you can journal here, you can open it, and here are tuck spots, and here are tuck spots, and here, and these are all things that are in the kit and that are part of the add-ons, and I think it's lovely. Now that's a page. I put yellow and orange, no sorry, yellow, pink and blue lace on the size of some of the pages. Okay, and I won't take you long, but maybe you like just to relax and have a look with me. This is butterfly. I think I picked this one from my porch prints, but it's treble layered, some bling. This is one I learned from, now be honest, I think that was G. Kerr. This is a pocket with a window, and it closes like this, and here is a beautiful, I think this is a very nice kind of a paper clip, and it holds this envelope. There's something in it, and here it also is a tuck spot when you glue this little envelope on a C on 3 sides. You can use it as, you probably know how to do that. I'll put that back in later. And this is from a book, and I used some stamping too. This is from that same book, and here you can see the color of the pages. This is an envelope made from the kit, and here is a kind of tag. I used the lined page on the back. This is from Edith Holden, 1 page. May, of course, it should be a spring page. Now, there's a little story I have to tell you about this one. This is Narcissus or Daffodil, and this is from a kit by a Russian lady. Now, her name is Alla, and her Etsy store used to be called Alphabet Store. She's in Samaria on the river Volga in Russia, in the middle of Russia, further to the east. And poor woman, she just earned a little money with her beautiful designs, and they've thrown her off Etsy because of, understandably, the way we now have all the rules against Russia. So the poor woman lost her income. Here is some music paper she made with the same daffodils, and I like using her stuff. So as soon as this whole rutted war is over, she is one of the innocent people who is also a sufferer from the effects of this terrible war, which can make me cry any time of day. Now this is one of the tags. Look, I used some tracing paper. I put it through an embossing folder. Dark spot. Oh, this is a jewelry envelope, and here it's the lovely Wendy O'Connor and Wendy's Journal Adventure from Canada, and she makes these, and this is rubbish actually. This no, it's not rubbish, woman. This is the paper from Amazon packaging, which they put in your parcels and when they want to protect your stuff. And I keep it all. Oh, I need another house for everything I keep. But and then I make these envelopes, and again I use it also as a tuck spot. Right, this is the other side of the Edith Holden page. Look at the beautiful bluebells. This is what we call in Dutch zwanenbloem, which means swanflower, but don't know the English word. Here is a jumbo tag in a pocket. Lovely, Andrea. Page from a book. This is a belly band made with lace behind it. I sewed it. Here's a bird from... and it opens like this, so you can journal on it, and it's stuck in here. Here's again a lovely clip. I'm not going to take it all off. Now this is also from G. Kerr, and this is lovely. She made these templates, and I used, look at this pretty girl, and I used it to help make a lovely pocket with a tag. Fantastic. This was the first signature. This is an idea from Tracy Fox, lovely lady. Andrea works together with her sometimes, and these are classes she makes, and I used the William Morris design. Here I stamped an iris. I think this is from the old vintage shop. This is Andrea's book page behind this. This is again all the ink used from my printer ink. This is an envelope with space for journaling. This is a pocket, and this is something I saw from Yvonne Preston, and she saw it from somebody else, but you know, I can't keep track. You can open this. It's a page from Edith Holden, and you can see it all. It's got lots of goodies, and the Edith Holden page is an original one, and I put it in here. And what do you think of this? This really makes my day. That girl, or is it a boy? I don't care, whatever it is, on roller skates. Probably spring. Been inside all winter. Again, this is Alla from Alphabet Store, and she also has lovely, lovely prints with irises. I'm so sad she'd be thrown off PayPal and thrown off Etsy because of the war. Okay, all these ridiculous leaders fighting their ego. Well, this is also from her. Nature, there's a stamp. Here is a belly band, and here this I made with the help of some decoupage. This is, oh, there's some goodie in here from the kit. And that bird is from the kit as well. A little belly band just to tuck this under. Or should I do it that way? It's easier probably. Look, you see the iris. I love this bearded iris. And the pages and some backgrounds with lace irises. Here she is again. Children somehow, to me, belong to spring as well. Look, a little tuck spot iris stamped. Another stamped iris. Lots of space. Here's a little tuck spot made from tracing paper, which is embossed, and here. And then on the other side, you see, there's this Tracy Fox label. And the third one, this is another of the lovely clusters made with fabric. And look, this opens up. Here is something. This was from Tim Holtz packaging, and I used it. So I thought, oh, why throw away such a lovely tag? Here is another one of these with things inside and a window and okay, iris. Two of the kits. And again, I use the seam binding using the three colors, the pink, yellow and blue, which are mainly in, and this is Allah's, my darling. This is a nice one with a little girl inside. Love these old photos. Here you see the butterflies I printed on the vellum, or tracing paper for that matter. And here we get closer to the end. This is also Allah's prints. She's more graphic. She puts things on paper. And this is an envelope. This is a Dutch poem. Here's a girl. This is the center of the last signature. I used this fabric again. Daffodil, irises, iris, cluster, Edith Holden, iris. Oh, I saw this somewhere. It's a waterfall and it's got all these things inside. So I made it of tracing paper, which I've printed out, then made little pockets. And then you can, it's a waterfall, it works like this. You put it back like that, you see? And I liked it. It feels like a child pulling that. Little cluster. Irises. Cluster again. And then as a little bonus, here's another one of those pockets and tags. And guess what? That is me when I was 2 and a bit shy. I don't sound shy now, but I am at heart. So that is my, say, signature picture of me. And that is my journal. Oh, nice and big. Love it. I really like it. So that's a little baby, isn't it? Your journal. And if you want to close it, you just wind this around and tie it together. Thank you very much for watching. I can see my my video. My camera is not brilliant. It moves a bit. I shouldn't touch my table. Maybe I shouldn't. I need a better construction. But then again, I'm an amateur, darlings. Stay safe. This is the 9th of May 2022, and well, let's hope the world will get a bit less chaotic. Bye bye.